Welcome back, everyone. It's a special place in African American communities, barbershops and beauty salons. Patrons usually leave feeling good inside and out. In honor of Black History Month, our Quentin Smith takes a look at the role these businesses play in the African American community. He joins us in the studio with that story.
Yeah, Andrea, for generations, barber and beauty shops have been a centerpiece of the African American culture. At one time, they were one of the few places African Americans could gather and discuss what's going on. The people I spoke with say they don't see that changing. There is a lot of cutting up going on at Jordan's Barber and Style Shop in Columbus, but not just with the clippers, also with laughter and conversation. If you ask the owner, Bobby Jordan, he'll tell you this is just another day at the barbershop.
They used to call it the Black Man Country Club. So we come in, we try to get our haircut, get a good style, but also opportunity to talk to each other, you know. Also opportunity to tell a young man about what's right, which way he should go, you know. Chance to talk about politics. Chance to express ourselves that we might not can say otherwise.
This shop has been a staple in Columbus for 50 years, but when it comes to barbershops in general, well, they've been a staple in the community for centuries.
In the black community, everybody, this is a spot everybody can come to, and it's one of the center of the community, the black community.
One reason for that is because at one time, the barbershop was one of the few businesses African Americans owned.
It's one of the only things that a black person could do on his own was cut hair. That's the number one thing. We used to cut the other people's hair, but the only thing we might have to do is borrow your sheep shears to do it, but it's something we can do on our own.
And the same can be said for hair salons.
I can go as far back as in the slavery days. There were slaves that had to administer hair services to their slave owners. So by them using the tonics to do our hair, they became entrepreneurs once they became free. This was something that they had already started when they were in slavery, and after slavery, they just went on and took it to the next level.
For Frances Stevenson, the salon plays a big part in her life.
This is my way of communicating with the community.
She's the owner of Martha's Cut and Curl, a beauty shop she inherited from her mother.
Ever since I was a little girl, watching my mother do hair, it was always about love and that family bond.
Both the hair salon and barbershop have a lot in common, including being cultural and economic drivers in the African American community. By way of his clippers, Brandon White has held a job in the barbershop for 15 years. Now he uses the shop not only as stability for himself, but also to give others a chance at employment.
The shop I come from, we check the kids for a card. They're doing good, they want to work. You know, we provide them a job after school.
For the economy, yes, it has always been a great moneymaker.
It means a lot to me. It's a tradition. My father worked hard, he got it started, he got it established, so I'm going to try to do what I can to keep it going. I have a son here in the business, he's standing down here working, so hopefully we can keep it going.
See, the shops serve as a place of business and fellowship all under one roof, and they take pride in giving back to the community. From a crisp lineup to a nice hair flip, strangers become friends and clients become family. Both establishments are centerpieces in the African American community, and many believe it will continue to remain that way.
The way we show love, man, the way we, the energy we give, you know, just the way we interact with people. You know, we always try to do something with the people, you know, the community.
As long as we love ourselves, we're going to take care of ourselves, and we're going to make sure that we look good. So, no, I don't think we will ever go out of business.
I wish the people in the community will recognize what it is and try to help us keep this going, you know, because see, we as a people are losing too many things that we started out with. So we've been around this long, so it's a good example also to show people what's possible.
Now, here's a fun fact. The first African-American woman to become a successful entrepreneur in the hair business is Madam C.J. Walker. She was also considered to be the wealthiest woman in the world during the time of her death. In 1933, Henry Morgan opened the first barber school for African-Americans called Tyler Barber College in Tyler, Texas.